Hello good farmers, once again this is Minor Apple Farmer. We have continued over the time learning more and more about our apples, and I'm doing this clip for the purposes of enlightening maybe people who have been buying apples and they are not in Kenya, out of country, talk of countries like Uganda, any other country that is overseas, and we have been delivering seedlings to you. We deliver seedlings that have their leaves plucked off and also the soil detached from the roots, and this is how you go about it. This is how we go about it. This is the state in which you are going to receive your apples, you who is out of Kenya. There are so many laws, there are so many international laws restricting deliveries of seedlings, and we have to adhere to those rules. First of all, we clean. First of all, remove the soil using hands. These, and then we do the washing of these leaves, of these roots, sorry. Countries like Botswana, countries like South Sudan, and so many other countries have delivered apple seedlings. And most of the farmers that have received our seedlings, you can bear me witness that, that this is the state in which we receive our apples. Then the next thing is you pluck out the leaves. These, of course, the grafting tape has been removed, very much well healed. This, I'm doing it. And even when you plant it at this state, it is not going to dry up. It is going to take very easily. It is going to take very easily. Taking is that now process of acclimatizing or adapting in your country. Right. This is now what we package for you. Whether you want 1,000, whether you want 100. Then how do you go about the process of planting? How do you go about the process of planting these apples? As I did in my previous video, always ensure that your hole is 2 feet deep. Our hole is ready, just for the purposes of shortening the clip. Here is our topsoil, as I did in my previous video. Here is our topsoil, which is not supposed to be thrown away because it has the decomposed required materials that we are now going to mix with this organic manure to plant this apple seedling. We have already dug the hole. The dimensions are well okay. This is 2 feet. All the dimensions are okay. You can use a ruler. Any can work. This is our seedling. Here's our topsoil that I was talking about, which you're going to mix with this organic manure. You can use manure, as I said in our previous video. You can use manure from the chicken, goat, cows, any decomposed manure, whether compost manure, any manure that is very much organic is okay. You mix in the ratio of 1:1. as I explained in our previous videos. Very much well decomposed organic manure, because if you use a manure that is not well decomposed, of course it is going to scorch your plants, or burning. It's going to have that burning effect to your plant. As you can see, this manure very much well decomposed. Then you mix these. You mix well. You mix that right. Of course, your topsoil and your manure should be in the ratio of 1:1. Our manure and our soil are well mixed up. And here is our apple now. Here is our apple now. Just make a small hole like this one. Just a small hole. And then you plant it like this at the center of the hole, and also ensure that you leave a small dish so that when you are watering and when it rains, of course your water is not going to spill away. As I explained here, I have done a few clips about the same, so this is more or less like a repetition, but still okay for maybe people who have not yet followed this channel and have not yet interacted with me. Then here I am armed with the organic matter. This is the organic matter to do the mulching. You can use any dry matter to prevent your water from evaporation. Any organic matter, okay, any dry contents. Because at the end of the day, the only purpose that they are serving is to prevent the water from evaporation. So it doesn't matter which material that you are going to use, as long as it's going to decompose, of course, at that particular moment your plant will have benefited a lot. Then just do the watering. Just around like I'm doing it. You can either do it manually for small scale farmers. You can use drips for people who want to go large scale. I know there are some questions that are lingering on some of our farmers' minds about that state in which you planted that apple. Is it going to dry up? Not really, not at all. It's not going to dry up. The leaves are very much well intact. The grafting is much well hid. It is only going to be given like 1 or 2 months, and of course at that particular moment this plant will have acclimatized in your new environment, and the adaptability, and the leaves will start sprouting out within 1 month or 2 months, and then the process will continue. Thank you so much. I will continue educating more on this very channel. Hit that subscription button, call that number for any inquiries, for any questions. I'm always at your disposal to offer you nothing but the very best. Thank you so much.